Hi, I'm Charlie, welcome back to Cine Channel, and today I'm going to be talking about the most relevant movie news as of September, and that is my opinions on the 3 biggest July movies. Now, I know I should have done this video in July, but I don't know what I was doing back then since I decided to post in June and skip the biggest movie month of this year and then come back in August. On the 22nd, my review for Him is going to come out since I just saw it tonight, so let's just get into it. In number 3, I have Jurassic World Rebirth. Now, this is obviously going to be the lowest. It's not a bad film, it's good fun. It's just not really that relevant today. They didn't have to do this. The only reason they made this movie is because the last one flopped. The last one was supposed to be the end of the whole Jurassic franchise, bringing back in the old characters with the new, and they just handled that poorly. So this one just brings us back to the basics. I mean, yeah, we're going back to an island, but you know, the story makes sense to where we have to go to an island, so it's passable that time. The only reason it wasn't passable in the last ones is because they kept saying they were going to do something bigger and bigger, and they just kept going back to an island. We follow some missionaries trying to recruit some dino DNA, because there's something in that dino DNA that can cure sickness. It's a good group of characters. We get Scarlett Johansson as the lead, and I think she handles it good. And then we also have another storyline with this family that a lot of people didn't like, but I just thought it was fine. And I mean, you do have to have that kid aspect in a Jurassic World movie, which we got with that family, so it was passable for me. But overall, this movie just was fine. It didn't do anything crazy. You know, we've seen crazier in the Jurassic World universe. And also, the big bad villain, the D-Rex, was in it for like a minute. I don't know why Jurassic World has this problem of not using the big bads that they advertise for the whole thing, so the D-Rex could have been in there way more. And I mean, just thinking about it, I can't really remember that much of Jurassic World as I can remember the other 2 films on this list, so that is why it's in last place. Number 2, I'm going to have the Fantastic Four. I'm surprising myself saying this. I did think this was a great movie, and I thought it was great for the MCU. I think it is just very different for the MCU, which is hard to do now since they've been going on for years and years, but it feels different and it feels fresh. I feel like the cast is almost perfect. I mean, people don't like Pedro Pascal now, but I think he suits the role fine. I didn't think Galactus was underused like a lot of people say, but I don't know. I just feel he could have had a bigger presence because the whole plot does tie around Galactus. It's just 2 big scenes we get Galactus out of this whole movie. I feel like they could have done more with the Thing. They gave a lot of time to Reed and Sue and Johnny and just didn't really know where to go with Ben. The Silver Surfer aspect, I thought she was great. Her turn at the end where she pushed Galactus in the black hole for them made sense because throughout the movie you have Johnny Storm trying to get to her and reminding her of all the people that she killed for Galactus. So yeah, overall great movie. The cast works amazing, fresh for the MCU, and it sets us up for Doomsday really well with that post-credit scene. Now on to number 1, you'll never guess, Superman. This movie was my favorite of July. It was really cool to see Superman back on the big screen after so long, thinking Henry Cavill was going to come back, and then after that getting pushed aside, finally a new Superman film, a fresh take, with all these classic DCU characters, it being the start to this new DCU, just the fans being able to be a part of that. I think that really elevates this film and means something special. This movie has a lot of hope in it and has a lot of inspiring themes in it. Good-hearted movie, if that makes sense. We're getting a Superman that has only been doing this for 3 years, and we just see how good of a guy he is among all these other superheroes who are just doing it for money and actually having jobs off this and like having brand deals. You see Superman actually wants to help people. I thought Lex Luthor was great, him just being a hater the whole time. That chemistry was awesome, and I can't wait to see how they're gonna work together in Man of Tomorrow. All the side characters worked in good. I thought Jimmy Olsen was a standout, and honestly, like, this movie could have been overstuffed, could have been way overbloated. I mean, some people say it is, and it does have a lot in it, but I think James Gunn handled everything well, and it all worked together and didn't feel like a lot because they explained that superheroes have been around in this universe for the longest time, and so we're starting off with a world full of superheroes, and so I just love that it fully embraces the comic book genre with big kaijus and just this random stuff happening at any moment, people acting completely normal when a crazy explosion is happening in the sky. I just think James Gunn really put his passion into this, starting off a brand new universe with the superhero of all superheroes, and I thought it was great. So those are the big 3 July movies ranked. This is probably the most basic list out there, but it's my list, I'm gonna wear it proud. I liked all these films. I loved 2 of them, I liked 1. I'm more of a Marvel fan than I am DC, so good job, James Gunn. Thank you so much for watching if you did. I know this is a random video to do in September. I'm gonna have an actual relevant video in 2 days with that Him review. Let me know what you think of my list. What's your list? Or just what was your favorite movie of July? I'll see you next time. Have a Cine day.